So I think we are good now. Hello Pokemon. Hello Ty. Hello Tyneck. Hello Drop Frame. Nice to see you. Hello Sparky Beardy. Hello Brink. Hello Dr. Osaka. Thank you for saying spaghetti. I was curious if anyone actually read it. Um, hello I'm Drag or LM Dragon. Hello Ghoul. Nice to see you as always. Hello Jeb Kermit. Kerbin. Kerman. Hello Skeletal Bones. Hello Mobile Armor. Hello the Dandy Man Can. And I think. Oh, and hello the Imperfect. Thank you for resubscribing for 3 months and saying the message. 3 months into the Fork Fund. That doesn't make me unhappy at all. And hello Alex and TMDK. And oh my gosh, it's the Ready Seti. Oh my gosh, the Ready Seti. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're here. So, a very happy Wednesday to y'all. Hopefully everything is going a-okay wherever you guys are at. Today, what we are going to be doing is we will be continuing onwards and upwards with our experiment. We did run into a few issues that we are going to have to debug. A happy Wednesday with no candy. Yes, it's still a happy Wednesday. I got to celebrate a birthday with someone today. It wasn't myself, but I got to celebrate a birthday with someone. So I left work a bit early, and we had cake and pizza, and I'm stuffed. But that's okay. There's always room for candy. So yeah, besides that, let's see. Yeah, Pog birthdays. So last time we were streaming, we were working on our bumper. So this is our bumper. It went a-okay. The problem is our trigger for it, or rather our multiple triggers that we're going to have to use for it, these touch sensors, had a little problem being triggered whenever we had 4 on the same line. So that's what we are going to attempt to fix and debug. I do not know the 100% right way of approaching this, but we'll figure it out one way or the other. I would really, 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 really prefer if we don't have to use 4 GPIOs for this, because frankly, I don't think I can support that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Figuring it out. Exactly. Happy birthday. Yes. It's not my birthday. But yes, let's see, what else has been going on? Work's been pretty good, you know. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Thank you, Midnight Minute, but it's not my birthday. It was Avo's birthday not too long ago. Hopefully you wished her a happy birthday. I think I've seen you in her chat before. Let's get this guy attached. Any moment. There we go. I wish her happy birthday every day. It would have been... Thank you, Red Epicness, for saying spaghetti. It would have been really funny if today was the only... Hello, Size Boss. How are you doing? It would have been really funny if on her birthday, though, you didn't. Like, if you did wish her it every day, and then just on her birthday, you did not. That's a cruel sort of irony. And also, hello, Wolf. Okay, so again, these touch sensors are supposed to work by the following. So we have our power over here, we have our ground here, and we have our signal going in and out here. So that's what we probably need to get working. So our signal is what's supposed to be being able to be picked up, and we've had an issue with seeing it. So let me go ahead and get this plugged in, and I can show you guys what I mean. And then also, in addition to today, we're probably going to have to do, I imagine, quite a bit of prep. But, you know, that's okay. That is a-okay. We are ready for challenges every day, is the cope that I tell myself. That would be funny, but I knew. Preparation leads to payoffs? Prep work, no. Listen. I feel like us doing prep work. What are the quarters for? The quarters are so we can play pinball. Oh, sorry, I'm touching something. The quarters are so we can play pinball. So, like, you know, you feed the quarter into the slot. And before they just all work now, that'd be hilarious. But so currently, I believe. Hold on, green. Yeah, currently, whichever one's actuating is plugged in. This one. Okay. So currently this one, where did you get that, Ori? Amazon? I think. Why? Is something wrong with it? I totally didn't go to an arcade and just pull very hard with some pipe cutters. I would never. I would never. I would never do such a thing. I would never do such a thing. That would be illegal. And I would never do anything illegal. Knowingly. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the way that it should work, or the way that we are wanting it to work, is that whenever we touch our touch sensor, it should actuate the Skype down. That's how the bumpers, I believe, work. Or at least the bumpers that we are trying to make work. So, again... One second. Oh, our ground disconnected. And also, I think... Gosh, I'm gonna have to replace this ground wire. It is not behaving. Okay. So this one, that one. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Sorry, this one is the one that's actuating whenever you press on it. So yes, whenever we press it, it should just actuate down. The problem is whenever we have 4 of them hooked up in series, they do not work. First things first, I want to see if I just hooked them up incorrectly, which is very possible given the fact that we were going for quite a while on the previous stream. So it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me in the slightest. But yeah, you would never abuse pipe cutters for off-label uses? Never. I would never do such a thing. Never. Never. Anywho. Okay, so what I need to do is set this guy back up. I want tacos. Yeah, tacos do sound interesting, though I think I'm not particularly in the mood for tacos. It's not a Tuesday. I feel like tacos kind of have to be had on Tuesday. Our Say-So streamer always follows the labels. It's only marketed as a pipe cutter when it's a ratcheting blade. Wait, is there actual ratcheting blades? Wait, is that an actual thing? Is that an actual thing? Like, I'm legitimately curious if that is an actual thing or not. Nope. Nope. I've just been going through cables so quickly lately. Tacos are an everything meal until you run out of leftovers. Aren't pipe cutters all for ratcheting? I don't know. That's why I was asking. I was not sure, so I was asking. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just wanted to replace the wire here. And also, hello, Mintomanette. Welcome in. I just wanted to replace this wire in the middle because it kept getting unplugged on our setup, and it was annoying me. But yeah, I'm so happy that I am... Oh, thank you so much, Boulder, for... Thank you so much, Boulder, for 8 months. Wow. That's a while. Thank you so much. Gosh, have I been streaming? I mean, I guess I have been streaming over a year now. It's just still kind of surreal. And thank you for the hydration check. I will hydrate in just a second. just a second. Okay. So I have 2 lurking suspicions of things that could be issues. The first issue that I think might be happening is that a single 3.3 volt from this guy is not able to power everything, which is possible, but unlikely because these guys have very little power draw. The second thing is there may be a short across a single one of them, and if there is, it would be difficult for us to find. So again, let's get this guy plugged in, and right now it should be connected to everything, and we still are not getting a clean actuation. Okay. Well, that's because this isn't even grounded, so this wouldn't have worked in the first place. Hold on. 3 volts and ground. Okay. Yeah, so still, we are not getting any signal in or out. So that is rather disconcerting, at least for me. Additionally, let me unplug this. And I would like to check our wire setup to make sure we're okay. So the idea here is that looks like a different board than the last time we were here. No, it's the same board. So the idea of this board is that we have ground in one corner, we have power in another corner, and then we have the signal on the bottom corner. However, what we're seeing is that we are not getting a great connection. So I would like to backtrace everything and make sure that we are good. And I'd also like to correct the colors while I'm at it, because that's going to drive me nuts. Okay. So let's go ahead and run all of our wires and make sure that they are okay. I think that is a good place to start. Will it catch fire? Time to find out. It shouldn't. I don't think we're dealing with high enough power that a fire could reasonably start. Okay, so VCC ground, that is correct. VCC runs into red, that's what we want. VCC ground, that is correct. VCC ground, that is correct. And where's the last one? Where is our last touch sensor? Here it is. Okay. And then VCC and ground. Oh. Wait, maybe. Gosh, it's like playing a little game. Okay, purple, purple, purple. Nope. Okay, so they are both good. So given that, what I am going to try next... is I'm going to supply it directly from our bench to see if that will help. If it suddenly detonates, you know, then we know it might be an issue with that. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Also, there was a new free cat update. There's a new free cat update and a few days ago and made really nice improvements. Oh, Pinball. Yes, we are currently making Pinball. I just now learned to read. Dude, it's okay. I don't know how to read. That's the joke I constantly make at work. That's a joke that I constantly make at work, that I don't know how to read. Which I always find is hilarious. One sec. Gonna need a wire for this guy. Hold on. And gonna need another piece of wire. Give me a second. We need one more piece of wire. Oh my gosh. There's so much. Oh, thank you for the Shriek Midnight Minute. My Twitch wants me to announce this bad. That driver on the left is gonna run the pinball paddle. Thing's gonna be slamming. Dude, it really does. By the way, it really does. It really does just like attack it. And also, hello Sheeny. Biggest thing is auto-generating internal faces, so you can just extrude any shape. That alone is worth the update. Okie dokie. I need... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Side Quest McMuffin. I very much appreciate it. And thank you for the headpats. I hope you have a good time for however long you are, in fact, here. I believe I've seen you around at least once before, because I would have commented on your name being a McMuffin, because I absolutely love McMuffins. And then inquiring minds have to know, do you get it with or without egg? That is my next question for you. Have you ever set up the hand Ori? Oh, that thing is going to be, unfortunately... So, the actual head padding machine was just to introduce the fact that we had a head pat toggle. It wasn't something permanent. You can get it without the egg? Yes, you can. And yeah, I've been in and out, had to resub since I unsubbed to a lot of channels last week. In a bulk due to clutter for streamers that never streamed anymore. Full loading it. Yeah, that's okay. But luckily, do you prefer your McMuffins bone-in or boneless? Generally boneless. Though, dude, I hate when you get eggshells in it. Again, I think I've gone over this. Like, I unfortunately have a... I unfortunately have a bad track record of getting eggshell in my McMuffins. Kind of sad to hear about that hand. Oh, why? Without egg is like non-ratcheting pipe cutters. Didn't know that was a thing. Yes. It is just called a sausage McMuffin. I love it when I get fingernail and hair in my McMuffins. Reminds me that it was handmade. See, okay. See, side quests. I agree with you on a very... Not fingernail. Fingernail, that means they weren't maintaining their sanitary. But, like, if I get, like, maybe once a year... maybe once a year, I get, like, either, like, a hair in my food or eggshell. It's like, oh, yes, this is actually real food. I remember I'm actually eating real food. But any more than that, I feel like... I don't know, Chief. Alright. I am going to be hovering the power off for this because I have a feeling we have a short. My guess is that we have a short in the system, but who knows? Oh, thank you, Pokemon, for the Eat Candy redeem. I purposely left this open for someone else to redeem, but you guys are starving, Lori. Yeah. Thank you, Pokemon. I can always count on you to redeem candy. Yummers. Nerd rope. Discount Nerds rope. Well, if they have long nails, it could just, like, break off during it, right? But let's not discuss that. Okay. So I'm going to be very careful on this guy and be ready to hover the power off if something goes bad. It's not pulling any amperage. That is good. Okay. Let's go ahead and power on the system. Honestly, these should be turning on. I wonder if we need to put them on a perf board. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure none of them are touching. Make sure none of them are touching anything. Okay, so none of them are currently touching anything. Okay, so there is a problem that says the signal is constantly transmitting a high. That's what this is indicating. Interesting. Hold on. Let me just double check. Oh no, okay. We're just cycling. Okay, give me a second. I love the audible clicks. Yeah, me too, me too. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the power supply real quick. So power supply is off, and then we need to reprogram it with our actual test code. So give me a sec. Oh, hey, Muke, welcome in. How's it been going, Muke? You and I have not had... I mean, I've seen you around the past few streams, but you and I have yet to have a conversation in a while. I know you kind of stumbled in here from a semi-random place. So it's always interesting to see what you are up to. I hope that boss provides dental coverage if you clip your nails into my breakfast. That's fair. Can't complain, I'm just busy. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Chew, chew, chew. Okay, okay. I think we're good. Kind of delicious. Okay. So, we are Gouda. So you can see in the bottom corner, you can see the values are just printing out with whatever it's receiving in. I just want to go ahead and... turn this guy on and see what happens. Okay, so currently, if you're looking at the code, it's saying it's receiving 1. But if we turn this guy off, so i.e. if there's nothing on this line, it's still saying it's receiving 1. That indicates a problem with the board, no? Hold on, I'm turning off the supply. Give it a moment. Because right now it shouldn't have power. This guy should not be having power. I want nerds now. I have a bunch of performance interviews this week. I hate stuff like that. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Make you pinball extra Chad with a coil gun to propel the pinball at the very beginning of play. Is Linted here? Linted or Sheeny would know why that's a problem. We've tried to make a coil gun on this channel before. It would not be the first time that we've tried to make a coil gun. There's actually a reason why I have these ball bearings. Engineers shouldn't have to do human stuff. That's so valid. Okay. So the problem is that this guy is just always triggering as high. That shouldn't even be possible. Wait, what's the driving case? Because this isn't even plugged in. What the omega hacks? Okay. You don't have them just because you can? Did the coil gun fail? Yes, the coil gun unfortunately failed the first time I made it. It's okay though. Things fail quite often. It's about getting back up on that horse. That's what matters. Okay, taking a look at our input values. Let's make sure we are doing this correctly. So we are trying to read our digital output of... Digital output of... Hold on, let me make this bigger. Oh my gosh, not uglier though. I don't like it ugly. Oh my gosh, still ugly. Wonka. Okay, it's just gonna have to be. So if digital read 5, so we should be reading GPIO pin 5. Okay, let me attach you. Okay, so it's currently attached. Or no, GPIO 5 is this guy. Okay, so it's always reading high. Are we parasiting onto the board somehow? Hold on, I'm just checking the wire runs now. Give me a second. Yellow is plugged in correctly. Black should be... Wait, why is black on that one? No, purple. It looks correct to me. Okay, so we might have a problem with our board having too much noise. If that's the case, let's go ahead and do... I'm going to go ahead and try to isolate out this issue, so we're going to have to do some soldering, I think, is the play. That pin might need a pull-down resistor. Maybe. Give me a second, I'll make one. So in order to make a pull-down resistor, I just need a... Really just any resistor in line, right? Should work. But that wouldn't make sense because I've never had to use a pull-down resistor before on the channel. Like, that doesn't make tons of sense to me, that we'd need a pull-down resistor in this scenario. But that could very well be the case. I don't claim to be an electronics expert. Actually, speaking of the coding world, I made spaghetti today. Oh, very nice. An idea. Maybe that signal from the one is being triggered by the other touch sensor and messing things up. If you have diodes, maybe you can just try putting one in series in each. Perhaps. We will probably try that in just a bit. Give me a second. I want to try Sparks' idea first. I don't... That could be an issue. And it is very easy to address if it is the issue. Okay. Resistor is plugged in. Okay. So, we turn it on. We reset. I'm pretty sure we're just getting leeching power. Okay. Okay, I think we're just leeching power, so I'm gonna have to separate these guys out. Let me move this over. I want to move all these guys over so they can't be messing with each other. Okay, so you can't be messing with you, and let's just transplant you guys as well. Let's eliminate all possible confounds. Sorry, I'm having to hold stuff with one hand and bite stuff with another hand to get it off. Okay. You guys can't see it, but I have something in my mouth right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's give this a try. No, it's just bleeding power. The signal is just too messy. So it's too sensitive. Okay, I agree with Sparks. No helping hands. Yeah, unfortunately, no helping hands at the moment. That's a-okay. Teeth are just the third hand. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but like, I have like 5 hands. We are using the ESP8266. My beloved. Look at this guy. It is my beloved. It is my beloved. There's few things I love more in life than this microcontroller right here. This microcontroller saved my marriage. Not like I have a marriage, but it is my beloved. Okay. Hold on, I wonder if I just like... No, it's not poisoned. Okay. Let me make sure nothing's touching anything. Nothing's touching anything. You have 40 wires? Yeah, we could be getting parasitic effects. I don't think so, because we're not operating at a high enough current for it to matter. Apologies. Let me try a slightly higher resistor value than essentially 0. Oh, hello Maple, thank you for the head pots. How are you doing? We'll try a 2K. If a 2K resistor can't fix this, like, realistically, I don't think we're gonna be able to fix it with resistivity. Honestly, it shouldn't matter in the first place. But that's the difference between, like, real life and theoreticals. Did you know your background is slightly misaligned? Wait, is it? Did you know your background is misaligned? Hold on 1 second. Oh, did I? Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Why did no one tell me? Give me a second. Overlay. Unlock. I think it's aligned properly. Yeah, I think it's aligned properly, actually. Looks proper to me. Yeah, it looks proper to me. I could be wrong. You can show me later. Anywho, I'm gonna lock it back in place for now. Okay. So I'm gonna try putting a very small resistor in line and see if that's the issue. Your mat isn't perfectly aligned. I'm nitpicking. That's okay. We love being nitpicked. That's my favorite thing about being a woman in tech. I love being nitpicked. You have a black bar under that isn't present underneath your model. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me another sec. Give me another second. Give me another second. I don't... there? How's that? How's this? I feel like then we... I feel like we have problems regardless. Hold on. Like... this, I believe? But does that just cause the issue to go to the top of the screen? Does that just cause, like, the top of the screen? Yeah, I only noticed it because I'm actively editing. I see. Whoa, you're actively editing something. Would you like an upper or lower bar? So I assume you're an electrical engineer. I cosplay one on the internet. Is what I would say. Ooh, interesting. Sec. It's touching, it's touching, it's touching. Okay. Even with a degree, ain't we all just pretending to know what we're doing? We have an electrical at... Okay, to be fair, I think I've said this before. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So none of the touch sensors should be activating, and we're still getting a polluting power issue. Though we are getting something different now. Okay. Sparks, I think you're onto something. I think you are onto something, Sparks. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm seeing. Wrong application. Okay. I'm an electrical engineer right now, and I worked on microcontrollers and tinkering before. TBH, you know more than someone with a degree. Oh, yes, so what I was going to say is that my degree is in biomedical engineering, which is like electrical engineering, but for the human body. So I did take Circuits 2, and Advanced Electrical Circuits, which is a like circuit PCB design course. So I do know a fair amount. I don't know like tons, but I do know a fair amount, I would say. Okay, but you'll see it occasionally. Okay, so I wonder if I can show you guys what I'm occasionally seeing. It's very occasionally collecting zeros as well. So I have a thought that it may just be an interpretation issue. Hold on. I mean, hold on. If that's the case, let me get a bigger resistor. Something in the mega ohm range, ideally. Kilo ohms? Go with kilo ohms. I prefer like a mega ohm. I don't see a mega ohm. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with 100 kilo ohms. That's fine. Okay. Every electrical engineer needs to know programming or software like MATLAB. Ooh, careful. Them's are fighting words, potentially, to people who hate MATLAB, which is every pure software engineer. Otherwise known as a computer scientist. What's the issue currently? We are having a noisy signal is our current issue, so we are trying to debug that issue by putting a pull-down resistor in desperate hopes and pleading that it will reduce the current that is randomly being experienced enough so we don't run into the issue anymore. Which would make me oh so happy. Okay. Okie dokie. That looks good. Let's go ahead and try this again. Oh man, I'm having the exact same problem. That's okay. Bad signals is you trying to fix it with a bigger resistor always. That is always the play. There's always a bigger resistor. There's always a bigger resistor. Okay, so it looks like we are still having the issue. Yeah, still having the issue. I love that program named MATLAB could be for both engineers and wrestlers. Okay, so it's still actuating and it's not saying it. Oh no. We could be getting like a poisoned signal. Honestly, what is going wrong here? I am not seeing our signal get driven low or high correctly. Unless we're not touching something. I should have double-checked that we weren't touching something. Because right now we're kind of making contact with a lot of things. So I have to just get this, like, off as much as possible. The desk. Okay. What I'm going to try real quick is to remove several of these guys. Basically, see if any of them individually are causing issues. Okay. Still causing issues. Still causing issues. Okay, so it's a problem with the breadboard. It's a problem with the breadboard. What? That doesn't make sense. Where are you grabbing power from, little guy? It's grabbing power. It's grabbing signal from the breadboard. That's what's happening. How? I don't know. Dude, you think I know? Okay, so breadboard noisy. Is it just everything noisy? Okay, Let me double check, because right now it's unplugged. So the GPIO should not be... Okay, it's still actuating. Okay. If that's the case, I would guess... Okay, let me turn this guy off. Okay, so the board itself is bleeding. What? That doesn't make any sense. The board itself is bleeding signal. So it's a signal integrity issue. Let me grab another ESP. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if it's the... Are these new boards or ones that you've piped cutted? They are new boards. They're always new boards. Or not always new boards. Perf board time? It may be time to perf board. But not quite yet. Okay, back. Love the desk, though. Oh, thank you. I like the desk, too. Let me unplug this guy. So, brand new one. So, there should be no issue with it. Out of the box. Out of the box, it's an ESP8266. Looks fine to me. Let's go ahead and try it. Please work. Double check. What the heck are you being plugged into? Ground? Sure, that's fine. Okay, magnets are magic. No, there's no magnets on the table. There are magnets in the lab, but I don't believe that's the issue. And this is a signal for D5. Okay. Ori is a magician. No, I'm not a magician, guys. Not a magician. Not magic. Let us reprogram it and see what happens. So right now, it's looking as if we are having a noise bleeding issue, which would make sense given this. I don't think that's the solution, though. I don't think that's the problem. Okay, 1 second. Let me, take another num for the thing. Had the same issue with the automotive fuse block. 12 issues under load, dropped 1. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, Avo. How's it going? I'm almost done with the nerd trope. How's it going, Miss Avo? Give me one more bite. This is just one more bite. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. What emote is this? I don't know. It's an emote that a certain someone used to use. Someone named Sifo used to use. All the touch sensors are working. Okay, let me run it to the driving mechanism. So you should be... You're the driver. The receiver needs to be by itself. Okay, so I need to ground you. It may be electrical noise. I really hope it's not electrical noise, because that is definitely very, very difficult to deal with. It's noise. What am I supposed to do about that, though? What can I do if noise is the issue in the system? I can filter it. Okay, so what would I do in a classical setting? I would filter the noise. I could filter or attempt to filter the noise. That's possible. What else can I do? I can filter the noise. I can try to address it some other way by improving signal integrity somehow. How do I improve signal integrity, though, without a filter? Better power? Or a cleaner supply would make sense. That does lead back to breadboard stuff, so that makes some sense. Okay, so it could be a bad bleed back from the breadboard. Guys, you don't think this thing is gonna go in the Book of Grudges, right? Guys, you don't think this is gonna go in the Book of Grudges, right? This project's not gonna go in the Book of Grudges once it's done, right? It would never. No, surely not. Nah, you're good. Okay, and then last one. Over to here. Okay, so it's always seeing it as 1. Okay. Or you set up a coin slot first on this project? Yes? I would rather not have to custom make all of our wires. I can. It would take me a lot of time, but I can. I have the capability of doing so. Okay, okay. I'm just going to unplug this and think for a second. What sort of issues are we running into right now? We have there's too much random noise that's happening in the system, and it's causing it to randomly trigger high. What if I feed it to an analog output instead, and then read the analog? I could do the analog. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Check, I will hydrate. So if I put it on the analog to digital converter and then run a filter across it, what's your guys' opinion if I do that? So like an analog filter, or put it to the analog to digital converter. It's an analog signal. I take the summation or absolute sum of it versus its differential from 512, which is going to be its base. And then I can take like a median average or just a mean running average, and then I should be able to do something with that. Maybe? I think that magic spell would work. Maybe. Who knows? I'm just a little guy. Okay. So... let's try that. Okay. So let's go ahead and give that a try, because that will also let us see the noise in real time. So I'm going to go over to this code over here, and what we're going to do is, instead of doing all this code here, we are just going to be performing an analog read for the moment. So a analog read, and I believe its pin title is A0. I believe it's A0. It's an input. And let's go ahead and give that a test. Too few arguments. What? Oh, analog A0. What? Okay, let's go ahead and give this a try and see what happens. If you do a voltage divider with every input, you might be able to read an analog version based on which captor is active. Yes, that would require making a comparator ladder, though, and doing that for just a simple touch sensor, like circuit array, is not scalable. Or I don't believe that's a scalable solution, because we're going to have to do 3 of these, and no offense, but I'm not making 3 comparator ladders just for a touch system. Okay, so we see it, and then if I turn it on, yeah, I'm getting noise on the line. That's what's happening. Hold on, let me pick it up. Where's the last one? I feel like I'm always missing one of the touch sensors. Just one of them does not like to behave. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, looking at the values that it's reading 1024. If I make contact, does that do anything? No. Hold on. Okay, tools, serial plot A, and aligned ending. Let me turn it off. What if you hold the sensors apart from each other? I mean, okay, so it's apart from each other and it's still displaying the same relative behavior. Well, that implies that it's just getting a... Okay, so going from 0 to 1024... Going from 0 to 1024 implies that it's receiving a... Like... What's the word? Hold on. I can show you. Delay... 100 milliseconds should be sufficient to show it. I believe we're getting power wall interference. So, I could do a low-pass filter. I don't know if the sensor puts analog or digital. I'm sure, or DC or AC. I honestly don't know. Progress? No progress yet. It's okay, we'll get progress eventually. Okay, so this guy's all high now, and then all low, and then it'll go all high. Okay. Surely it's DC, right? Yes, it's likely DC. Okay, and then if I'm not even plugged in, does it ever say it's 1024? It's just freely floating. Okay, what if I'm connected to these guys? So right now I'm just like connecting directly to the pins. Okay, so we are getting interference. Do we get interference on all of them? maybe one in particular is bad. Okay, so that's bad. So you get AC current from the wall. So it's possible that my power supply is bleeding out energy. So usually that's not necessary. Think. Let us do some thinkage. Okay. So what are we seeing with the system? Hold on. Let me turn off the music for a second. I need to hear if I'm hearing a signal. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing a signal, but I don't know for a fact. I'm just going to amplify my hearing real quick. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah, I'm getting noise. Okay. So I'm getting noise pollution that I can hear. Okay, so I can literally hear the noise pollution on my headset whenever I turn on my power supply. That is not Taco Bueno. Give me a second to come up with a solution for that. I'm going to try to move my power supply over to a different wall outlet to see if that is causing an issue. Give me a moment. Okay, so it's you. So give me a moment while I am just debugging this. Then I need to put it on a different breaker. Okay, I can do that. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm having to move it to, like, the other side of the lab, because I know of a socket that's on a different breaker. Okay. And then I'm gonna need to borrow you. Man. Sorry. Sorry for any sus noises that may be occurring. I'm just trying to move stuff. Give me a moment. One moment. Okay, that most certainly is a fire hazard. But a temporary solution is a permanent solution if it works. Let's give that a try. I don't hear it. Okay, this is positive. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Okay. 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 We got this. Oh, wait, is Sai here? Wait, did Sideri say so? No, Sai! Hi, Sideri. How's it going? How's it going, Miss Sai? So, already, right now, what's it called? The power line extender thingy A power strip. So right now, the power strip is literally not touching the ground because it is that close to having, yes. Yes, the extension cord is not touching the ground at all. And it's just like a straight line. It's just a straight line working as intended. Yes, breaking just as Sigmar intended. Okay. So it may be a noisism issue. Let's give that a try. I can test that pretty easily. Well, yeah, we try again. You know what they say. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. Oh no, the extension cord is ungrounded XD. Okay, listen here. Okay, then I need... Then... just put it on D1, and then we need to revert the code. Sorry, I'm just reverting the code. Okay, that should work. Or not should work, I don't think this is going to work. It's not a fire hazard. People will hear Ori trip on it after stream. You guys aren't gonna hear me trip on it, okay? It's fine. It is fine. Look at me. Look at me. I'm safe. I'm golden, okay? We're golden. We got this. Okay, okay, hold on. Guys. Here. Come in. Team huddle. Team huddle. Huddle. Okay, team huddle. Okay. Wait. Guys. Team huddle. Okay, listen. What was that crashing sound? Sorry. It's all going to be fine. Okay. Nothing bad is happening right now. Okay. Nothing. Even nothing bad. Nothing bad is happening, okay? Okay, it's fine. Also, it is still not... Can I talk to HSE? Health and... Wait, what's HSE? Don't worry, it's gonna be safe. We're Health and Human Services? I don't know. What is the dolphin equivalent of OSHA? I don't know. SeaWorld, I would say, but SeaWorld's kind of monka. Okay, so it's still triggering. Okay, so it's still triggering even if it's off. Hold on, let me turn off the thing and let me see if I can hear it. Hold on, I need to close my eyes to focus on my senses. Honestly, I don't hear it. Hold on. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. Yeah, no, we still have... Okay, so there is still noise on the line. What are we supposed to do about that? What are we supposed to do about this? SeaWorld is like whatever they had for OSHA in 1920. They didn't have OSHA in 1920. Okay. So essentially, we have a very bad a very bad signal pollution issue. I guess it's perf board time. Like, that will help, right? The perf board will help because the breadboards act as a small antenna, I'm pretty sure. I think. Okay. I'm going to perf board some of this stuff out. Let's go ahead and do that and see. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't work, and we find something else that we can do. You have to just keep moving forward, right? That's what one of my that's what one of my favorite movies would tell me to do. Keep moving forward. And if you know what that is from, If you know what that is from, I will give you a cookie. By cookie, I don't know, but keep moving forward. No. And no. I think. Hold on. Airbud? No, it's not Airbud. Meet the Robinsons? Question mark. Crow, did you look it up, though? Did you look it up, Crow? Be honest. Did you look it up? It is from Meet the Robinsons, which is one of my favorite movies. From when I was under the ocean. But that is... Okay. Okay, so I need to perf board this stuff out. Okay, easy enough. I just need to separate it into pieces. Give me a moment. I feel like that's a lot. I do remember that being a common line. Meet the Robinsons is such a perfect Ori movie. She even modeled her glasses after that film. I didn't model my glasses after that film. Movie, isn't it an old TV show? No, it's a movie. Erm. Perhaps it was vaporized. I can't find... I have the little piece, but I can't find the big piece. One second. That's okay. I just need to use these. I just need to use these. Everything will be okay if I just use the big ones. See? Everything is okay when I just use the big ones. I just should have used it forever. What's the proper way? I would probably either use a hacksaw or a hobby knife. You're supposed to score it. Ready? You're supposed to score it and then snap it, I believe is the proper method. Oh my gosh, now I want to make a blade out of, like... I know it's already been done, but a blade out of, like, circuit board. FR4 dust you? Wait, why is that you? Is it cancerous? Or worse? Taser blade? Anyways, we'll use these. Hey, Soul, how's it going? Almost certainly, but not enough for it to matter for you. That's okay. What's the worst that happens? Your friendly neighborhood dolphin dies? Oh, and before I forget about it, I'm going to move the power supply back to the proper location. So give me just a moment, guys. I need like a minute. Okay. This, I can leave that unplugged, but this needs to get moved down here. Ooh. Oh, also, have you guys read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? completely random aside, while I'm under the table. Have you guys ever read the book, the acclaimed children's novel, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? Which later became a hit television show, apparently. If you give a dolphin a soldering iron. No, I was thinking about if you give a mouse a cookie, but I feel like I have been in a bit of a situation with this project because I think I keep wanting to add stuff to this project, even though we don't even have what we need working, but, you know. That's for chumps. Whew. If you give Ori a plastic duck, yes, I will eat it. It's not fair, man. If you give a project a scope creep, that's true. Pinball machine sounds like a perfect project for scope creep. It really does. Alright, so I'm going to solder these together with a straight solder line. And then move. Feature creep just makes the product better, right? No. It almost never does that. Ori plastic ducks? I didn't eat multiple plastic ducks. I didn't eat multiple plastic ducks, guys. I only ate one. And I didn't even... It wasn't even that big of a deal, okay? Okay. No, let's start working on displaying chat avatars on the LED display. I don't even have an LED display. It was just one duck, actually. Yeah, it was just one duck. Like, you guys are giving me a hard time. You ate... What now? My coworker... My coworker kind of presented a plastic duck in such a way that it looked like food and asked me if I wanted, or like, oh, by the way, hi, Ori's coworker. Yeah, hi, Ori's, hi to Ori's coworker, everyone. But yeah, they asked me if I wanted to, like, have one. And I assumed they meant it as candy, and I ate it. There's a YouTube short. Hi. Like, this, with the story, it makes more sense, I promise. Yes, everyone say hi. Get your hi hellos out. That's just when the coworker comes in and they say, hi, I'm Ori's coworker this whole time. To be fair, from the way you described it, it's not a misunderstanding, and I think it's not the worst misunderstanding in the world. Yeah, it could have been way worse, right? Alex. Okay, so Alex, if I guess it correct before you copy-paste it, you are going to edit the copy-paste from it's me, your one viewer, to me, it's your coworker, and yes, something about plastic ducks. And if I'm correct, you have to put the cod emoji. If I'm correct, you have to put the cod emoji. Yeah, your boss could have said you are a Black Mirror episode. Yes, my boss said I was a Black Mirror episode. There's nothing wrong with being a Black Mirror episode, right? Wait, what COD emote? Caught. Caught. C-O-C-A-U-T. C-A-U-G-H-T. It's not my fault. Okay. It's not my fault. Depend on the episode. Hi, Susan. It's me for your coworker. It's your coworker. For the months, I've created the illusion that you are streaming to a large audience, but here's the truth. All these people in chat I will now send this message from Caught. Okay. Why do you guys think my name is Susan? Why do you think my name is Susan, by the way? Why would someone be put on this earth and be named Susan? Like, I'm real or from the White Room? I thought it was a good idea. The Susan vibes are off the charts. How am I a Susan? Explain. That's exactly what Susan would say. My aunt's name is Susan. Susans are real people. Hey, don't you talk down to Susan much. That may or may not be my mother's name. Ex name to doubt. Susan Catching Street. Susans are people too. Listen, if there is anyone in the chat named Susan right now, I will apologize to just them. Oh my gosh, I just slightly burnt myself on the flux. It's just one of these days. It's just gonna be one of these days, guys. My middle name is Susan. I really doubt that, Crow. I really doubt that. Also, I see, like... I'm kind of concerned. I see fumes coming from multiple different directions, and there should only be one direction that the fumes are coming from. Okay. Okay. Anyways. Step by step, little by little, we will get this done. Ow, and burn myself. Just a little. Do the fumes smell good? No, I have a fume extractor. Why, Brink? Thank you so much. Why not just give to Sun? Okay. W. Susan. W. W. Brink. Ori's alt account just got subbed. It's not my alt account. What if I told you there is an alt account out there? You guys just don't know what it is, okay? I'm actually... is it leaded solder? No, it is unleaded solder. The fumes are still very bad, though. They will make you feel sick. They will make you feel very sick if you are not careful with them. Do you want us to watch... I'm sorry. Do you watch us watch other streamers on your alt? She's actually John VTuber. That's my dad. Yeah, my dad's John VTuber. I thought we'd gone over that. My dad is definitely a VTuber. Again, it was a joke at my work when I was like, oh, a hype train, lovely. It was a joke like several years, or like a year or two back, that my dad was a VTuber and my dad was actually just Shy Lily. However, question mark. However, comma. Obviously he's not Shy Lily. So, you know, it's fine. What if my... No. In fairness, she streamed during her stream and she can't watch streams. She can't watch and stream like you can? What? It does she watch with who hang out? However, question mark? Yes, however, question mark. Incorrect grammatical structuring. Listen, I'm just kind of... Guys, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I'm soldering. We're trying to make progress on this thing. I just want... Thank you for the hydration. I need to hydrate. Okay. It's okay. Thank you, Ghoul. Thank you, Ghoul. I needed this. I needed this. Okay. Okay. but that was when I worked with a different group of people. And that was also years back. Not like years back, but years back. Like before I was a dolphin. Before I was a VTuber, you know. New life goal, get Ori to watch my stream. I'll watch your stream. Before 1600. No, I didn't have coworkers. You weren't always a dolphin. I am a dolphin. Listen, I'm tired, okay? I just want to solder and make project and make you guys happy and have a good time and talk and not get ragged on. And then figure out why we have a grounding issue. Heck, we probably aren't even gonna fix it. Hello, wacky brain. Crunch, crunch. What if getting ragged on makes us happy? Then you can. Then you have my permission. If that will make you guys happy. If that will make you guys happy. If that will make you guys happy, feel free to ragging rights. I just got here. What are you getting ragged on for? I don't know, man. I feel like I get ragged on for several things. Being oraless, being rizless, not being able to cook. I don't own a metal fork. I've never used my oven. I don't go outside apparently enough. I eat plastic ducks, or have eaten a plastic duck. Like, you know, the usual. Me eating crowns. I would never eat crowns. I would never eat a crown. Would never. Okay. Whew. Don't forget it. Don't forget trying to bake cookies in the microwave. Yes. Yes. You guys can't see it, but I'm like grabbing my face. Yes. You guys are so correct. You guys are so correct. I did microwave a cookie. I'm mainly here to listen to your voice. Microwaving a frozen pizza. Who doesn't microwave frozen pizzas? Okay, that's not unnormal. That's not abnormal. I'm not going to die. I am going to die on that hill. That is normal. And you guys are in the wrong for not doing that. Okay. I just need does microwave make it crunchy? No. Not a full-size frozen pizza. Does the crust get chewy? I don't care if the crust gets chewy. I just like it for the cheese texture. Man. Heck no. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Did you read the instructions? Yeah, I read the instructions, Reddy. Of course I read the instructions, but they didn't have microwave instructions. Wasn't the pizza Totino's party pizza? Yes, it was a Totino's party pizza, okay? There is nothing wrong with putting a Totino's party pizza in the microwave, okay? It's delicious, it's nutritious, and if you cook it for the right amount of time and then move it around occasionally in the microwave, it makes a nice little sear on top of it. And then I just microwave it on a plastic plate, or not a plastic plate, a paper plate, and then I can just throw it away and not have to wash dishes because I don't like washing dishes, okay? The only dish that I own is, well, actually I own two dishes right now. I own a coffee cup for tea, and I own a plastic plate for my hot glue gun. Okay. 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 Okay, guys. Okay. It's always such a fun time here. Dude, you guys can't tell, but what I, what if I'm actually crying right now? What if I'm actually crying? I have tears in my eyes right now. I'm nearly crying because I feel like such a failure. That's a joke. Or is it? Anyways, I'm okay. No, yes, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, we are good. Um, what I'm learning is Ori needs a partner that can cook. Yeah, maybe. That would be convenient. Ori's sister, give her a hug. Or if you were a failure, we wouldn't be watching you. That's not true. People watch failures all the time. What room do you stream in? My, I guess, for lack of a better word, my living room? Oh yeah, I also get made fun of for having no furniture. Which is valid, I guess. Apparently you're supposed to have furniture. People watch Krelly all the time. Yeah, people watch Krelly all the time. Fail compilation videos are popular. Listen, okay. I just need to reach out to Krelly. I need to reach out to Krelly. I just need to reach out to Krelly and ask her. Okay, maybe she knows. Or do you need more info on us so you can bully us back? I could bully you guys if I wanted to, but bullying people is not nice. And not Pog Champion. So why would I bully people? Why bully? Anyways, let me just do some soldering. Something gift. Something about gift to Baggy Pants Man. Listen, Baggy Pants Man is a great man. Apparently. I don't know. Shinsta and him talk, apparently. I think. I wonder if the Clippers are just in a Discord with each other, just all talking. They're plotting. They have their favorites. I mean, realistically, they're their own people. Probably. Okay. Yeah, Oi, perhaps you want more. Ty, I could reach out to your boss's boss. Okay? I could talk to them. Probably. Maybe. If I find their friends. Maybe. Maybe. I don't need more information on you. I have plenty of information on you. I honestly, obviously couldn't. Like, I guess in theory, you could just, like... Thank you for gifting a sub to the Baggy Pants Man. Thank you for gifting a sub to the Baggy Pants Man. Hold on. I need to change my model so it's able to be more accommodating to Baggy. I need to be more accommodating to Baggy. I have to remember how to do this. Give me a second. Give me a second. There is something I can do to actually help with it. Darn it, what is it? Blush when smiling, mouth open, jaw open, press lips, funnel, shrug, fucker, cheek puff, tongue out. Okay. Time for hussy toggle. No, I'm not gonna hussy toggle. Dang it. Is it... What's the thing in VTube Studio? What's the thing in VTube Studio where you can, like, move in and out towards the camera? I forget what it's called. One second, one second. Zoom. Is it movement config? Yeah, it's movement config. Okay. Okay. So like it's movement. It's movement config. Okay, it's movement config. See, look. See, look. I can be like Krelly. I can be like Krelly now, guys. I can get like super close to you guys. Okay. Okay. Listen. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay. There we go. It's this one. Oh, don't look there. Okay. It's okay. I do be schmoovin'. I need to ask someone after stream. I'll set it up later. Because I actually wanted to do that. Anyways, anywho. We just go back to inventing. Because that's what I want to do. I want to invent. I want things to go well. Things are going to go well. And then everything's going to go well. And things are going to go better. Or if it doesn't work for you, you can just move into the screen to yell at us. Yeah. Yeah, Pokemon, I can. I totally can. Today will be the day. Today, my day gets better. This much I know. You move into the screen to yell at us? I'm aware. Okay. Apologies, guys, for the little bit of crashing out that I'm doing. I am still glad that everyone's here, and hopefully everyone is having an okay time. So is that a no for inventor hand model? What? I have no idea what you mean by that. It's okay. Loud dolphin. Smile. No, that's valid. I'll show you something that's valid. My parking pass. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, this guy's soldered too now. What if this doesn't even work? No, I can't think like that. It's always going to be there waiting for you. And that will stop you from doing anything. Okie dokie. I kind of lost the plot. What were the boards for? So I want to change the music. Give me a second. The music is bothering me. Okay. So the perf boards are trying to reduce the amount of noise that's in the system because breadboards can act, I'm pretty sure breadboards can act as a antenna occasionally. Spark isn't here today, so you can do it. That's good. And then I'm going to try to shield it as well to see if that will help. Because maybe it will help. So that's what I'm trying to do. So let's zoom out. Let's take a second. So we're replacing the breadboards in our system. So I was using breadboards before. I'm replacing it with pref boards, perforated boards. I am trying to separate it out. So I am soldering my wires to these instead to see if that has a impact and if that will work. If not, we're gonna have to figure something out. There's one other solution, but I'm not sure if I want to do it, which is using a demuxer. That would also work, I'm pretty sure. Let's get this guy attached, though. Anywho. Oh my gosh, I felt like I sounded like Yoshi there. What do you guys want to talk about right now? What is there to talk? Food acquired? That's nice. I wish I had food. A Wawa? Aqua? You want to talk about Aqua? Aqua VTuber? Isn't that a Wawa? Oh, isn't that what Yoshi says? I have no idea. The original backtuber? Wait, is that what Aqua's actually known for? That'd be kind of monka. If that's your legacy, being the original backtuber, that's a little monka, my dude. What do you think about quantum atomic theory? I don't know quantum that well. Do you have any fun plans upcoming in the next few months? Yes, I am going to New York sometime in the future, and I will be having a good time there. And I will miss a few days of streaming when that happens, which will be sad, but it's okay. For a while, if you went to backtuber.com, it'll send you to Aqua's stream. Oh, okay, great. Oh, enjoy. I will. Is that the black tie event or something else that is the black tie event? There is a black tie event that's involved in that. Have you ever gone skiing? No, I've never gone skiing. I did do ice skating a bit. Not a bit. I did ice skating way too much as a kid. But that was mainly because my oldest sister. That wasn't because I wanted to do ice skating. Anywho. It's worth go and get food, yes. Oh my gosh, these helping hands are not helping me at all. Are your eyes really blue? What do you mean by my eyes are really blue? Yes, like look at them. They're clearly blue. They are clearly blue. I think they are, at least. IRL eyes? I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? Figure skater as a child? There we go. No, you stubborn squirrel, get up there. I hate this, I hate this. I want to go home. The bluest blue, Okay. Totally not struggling with the perf board. Totally not crashing out. Those are very helpful helping hands. I really don't think so, Chief. I think it took me more time to set up the helping hands than it's going to take me to solder the joint. Yep. Took way more time. That doesn't annoy me. There is no way. I am untouchable. I appreciate your eyes, hair, and lab coat all match. Not gonna lie, very satisfying. That's good. That's good. You know, I did put a lot of effort into the design, so I'm glad. Solder this guy in place. We'll be good. Apologies. We'll get this guy soldered. Let's go ahead and get this on and attached. And it's soldered, and then I want to just flow it out. Get rid of all possible, and then good. Why apologize? Oh, I'm not sure why I'm apologizing. Again, I'm kind of... I don't know, man. I'm just here. What's the signal power? Okay. Okay, 3 more joints to solder. If this doesn't work, what are we gonna do? Does your solder have lead? No, it does not. Oh, has the flesh stopped attacking you, by the way? Yes. We break out of the sad... We break out the sad cookie and cope. That's true. Big true. Truer words have not yet been said. What type do you use? That is what type of solder I use. You can go ahead and read it, take a screenshot of it. Yes. Yes, I've been temporarily relieved from floor goop duty. It's Tenma the Fox Girl. How many VTubers do you watch, Crow? How many VTubers do you watch? An inquiring mind has to know, Mr. Crow. How many VTubers? How many VTubers do you watch? %90 of the people I watch are VTubers. Yes, midnight. But I'm wondering about Crow right now. I'm wondering about a certain stray crow. I've seen clips on YouTube, but live about 4. Wait, who do you watch? Maybe we watch the same VTubers. What temps are you using that solder at? I'm using the solder at 700 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So it is sitting at 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Lots of people don't show their face. Pretty sure 100% of the streamers I watch are actually VTubers. Yeah, that's fair. There was a time on Twitch. Never mind. Okay, not gonna lie, that makes your soldering question way more without using additional rosin or flux. I mean, if it's the only thing I've ever used, right? I've watched Kurama, Jovilli, Cozy Keys, and Jeheli. I don't watch Federal and Company live anymore, but I do see the occasionally Minutebot stream. Oh, thank you so much for following Chris Wright's Code. I hope you have a good time here for however long you are here, Mr. Python, whether that be 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 years, 5 decades, 5 millennium, or 5 fortnights. And also, what type of code do you write? I assume you write Python. Okay, that should be good. I watch way too many. People got like 10 at least every day. What about 6 decades? 5 eternities? Need tape. Need tape. Okay. What we are going to do now is attach and then move onwards and upwards. If this does not work, We should be doing some thinking. You're assuming Python is such rage bait? I don't think that's rage bait. Look at their profile picture and tell me that's not rage bait, Brink. How's the bowling chat? Hey, to Absolute Zero, long time no see. Welcome in. But yes, Chris writes code. We're all wondering now, so if you don't mind saying what language you code in, I would be eternally grateful. By eternally grateful, I mean grateful for about 5 to 10 business seconds. Say MATLAB. I would not say MATLAB if you value. Say R. Say Ruby on Rails. Say I don't code. You know what would be even better? If Chris writes code, does not actually write any code. Like, they don't write any code. They just like how code sounds. Chris actually just talks in code. XDX poser. Dude, who would... Okay, what is code? Based first-time chatter. Absolute based first-time chatter. Chris, you and me are going to get along. You and me are going to get along great. Welcome. Welcome. A very hearty welcome to you. I hope you have a good time for however long you are, in fact, here. I made an error. Give me a second, guys. I made a very big error. I give you all my time when you're online. What? The worst feeling is discovering a new VTuber and find Wolf with Sword joke. Is that an ESP8? Is that an ESP32? No, friend. It is an ESP8266. It is my beloved, my favorite board. So it's actually an earlier version of the ESP32, but it debatably has better I/O input and output. So this is my absolute favorite. This is my baby. She's beautiful. Okay. So yeah. It just has better I/O in my opinion than ESP32, at least for prototyping. I do have both, and I have used both in experiments. I just tend to use the ESP8266. By debatable, she means only when compared to ESP32 boards from years ago. Okay. I have to do a small repair. Give me a second. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is going to be okay. I'm not an expert in the field. Why better I/O? So why better I/O is that, at least on the footprint that I use, it essentially has... Okay. Let me see if I'm able to demonstrate. Give me a second. This is a good little educational side tangent. So for the ESP32, if you take a look at this chart, essentially this is a list of your GPIO, general purpose input and output, general purpose input and output, like pins. If you see the OKs that can be used for both input and output, that means it can be used for both. If you see like GPIO 0 here, or D3, which is the fourth one down, and you read over, connected to flash, boot fails if pulled low. So that means you can use this guy as an output, but it has to be pulled high on boot in order for the board to work, or else you will just get some random error, and it'll be extremely hard to trace. So anything that has like pulled to ground or pulled up or boot fails if pushed or pulled high or high at boot, those are all things that you really can't afford to have when prototyping unless you have a very good reason for doing so. So this is the ESP8266. Give me a second. Let me show you the room. Do I have... I believe this is the room. So as far as I'm aware, you can only use GPIO pin 19, 18, 21, and 22 on boot. You can try to use 33, 32, 25, 26, 27, and 14, but I think you'll run into issues if memory serves. But yes, so essentially, yes, this guide does appear to have more GPIO. However, they are plagued with their own issues. And that's why I generally tend not to use them. Let's look at the pin description. So this pin description, I believe, is what it's for. You just need to set pins for cases correctly. Yeah, it says all these are fine, but I haven't seen them be fine. Anyways, maybe I just have a bad board. Or a bad dozen boards. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to soldering now. Wait, I just came back. Is Ori switching to an ESP32? No, I'm not switching to an ESP32. Don't worry. I wouldn't do such heretical things. Discontinued boards? The boards aren't discontinued. I hope. Okay. There you go. I just want to solder these two guys together. So give me a sec. It's not like they're Arduinos. I do have some Arduinos, but I never use them. I do not have a good angle on this. Okay, yeah, that's together. Okay, let me turn the soldering iron off. Okay, that should work. Who was your very first VTuber, Oshi? I think my favorite... I liked Ina from Hololive. I did watch her, and then when it comes to an indie VTuber, or when I rediscovered the scene, I suppose, when I rediscovered the scene, You guys are gonna judge. I'm gonna get judged massively. It's okay. I like Numi. Um, I liked Numi and that general group of people. Numi is fine. Yes, I liked watching Numi clips. Numi clips were good because they were very relatable. I related to them on a spiritual level. Because I've done many of the same things that Numi has done at one period in my life. Oh, random thing though. When was the last time you guys tried soap? Wait, she has a relationship? Like, eat soap? Yeah, like, you know, tried soap. Like, see if it tastes okay. No? Just me? What? No? Haha, that's crazy. That's crazy. Do you guys think I would eat soap? You guys are so funny. So how does it taste? It tastes just like you remember it. It's like bitter and not great. That's what soap tastes like. I may or may have not tried it today. I may or may have not tried it. It like I may or may have not tried it like 13 minutes before stream. It still tastes like soap. Was it a? It was just like the normal like. You didn't follow all the. I thought that stuff was a joke. I thought the Yuri stuff was a joke. I know they visited each other, but I thought that was a joke. Or you need to stop eating stuff. I was not watching your screen, not... I was watching the stream, not watching DS9, Deep Space Nine? I think. Ow! I just... Not sure if you guys heard that. I just bopped myself. That's okay. That's a bruise. We don't care about bruises. Bruises are for losers. Bop it. It's okay. Thank you, Phil, for the head pat. Okay, so this guy still shouldn't be activating correctly. This guy shouldn't be actuating right now, and it's still actuating. I don't know what to do. That's as much as I can reduce the noise. I can't reasonably reduce the noise anymore. They're not making contact. They're not making contact. A tinfoil? Does it work with just one ori? Yes, it does work with just one. I don't want to do that, though. That's lazy. I just want you to work. Do you have to reduce the noise, or do you want to? Well, I don't have to do anything. What if you plug them in one at a time? That would be... Honestly, if I just short the power, that should work. Give me a moment. Okay, only one of them is plugged in right now. I already checked this. It feels oddly rhythmic. That's weird. Reduce the noise, JK. Oh, I'm sorry if the noise is bothering y'all. It's still triggering. Bro, I could turn off the... Hold on. Yeah, this is the signal trigger. I'm pretty sure... Okay, so this is the pin that's supposed to be the signal trigger. It's still triggering. So D1 is saying it's high right now. I blame the 9-volt battery. Okay, let me put it over there. No, it's not the relay, because I can hear the relay switching properly. It's the pin itself. And we've already tried a different board. So it means it's the setup that's causing too much noise in the system. What's the plan? What's the plan, guys? What's the flight plan? What do you guys want to do here? Let's think. Let's think. Idea, unplug one wire. Wait. So, Shackman, look here. See D1 here? D1 is the physical pin, is the pin that we should be using. I am not even touching it. I'm not even touching it. It stopped. Why did it stop? It's okay. I don't. It's not straight. It's stray signals. It's stray signals. I just don't know how to fix it. Okay. Maybe the boards broke. I already swapped the boards. It's not the boards. If I've already swapped the boards, it can't be the boards. Can't be the signal. This is the signal wire. No, if I bypass it and only do a single sensor, it works, Brink. We tried that already. Could we make a soundboard next go? Maybe. Okay, it's not activating. So it's just the noise from the system. How very wonderful. What did I miss? Did you get the perf boards wired? Yes, the perf boards are wired. Okay, so our perf boards are wired. Let's take a look at this. Time for me to sleep. Have a good night. Good luck exercising your circuit. So I did fix it. So did I fix it? No, Shaq, man. Unfortunately, that did not fix it. It shouldn't be actuating at all right now. On top of that, they're not even powered. Like, these guys are not even powered. I don't know. Now the signal's not even... This is the signal that's supposed to be signaling it. What are you sensing? What are you sensing? I don't get it. 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 It's not even plugged. It can't. It's not even powered. It's not even powered. So it can't even be getting it. It's not even powered. Like, A, the touch sensors aren't even powered at the moment. B, the signal that is supposed to be sending to the relay is not even powered right now. And C, it's just inconsistent. With the code that triggers, the code can't trigger the solenoid, dude. The sensor is like dog belling at the wall. Like there's a ghost. You forgot to sacrifice your firstborn to Baal. Pinball. Twitch slot, guys. That hurt me. That hurt me on a spiritual level. Thank you. Okay. I don't know. Guys, what are you thinking? Maybe missed a pulled up, pulled down somewhere? The problem, like, again, so, kind if that was the solution, we don't even have anything attached right now. And fixed it in the code. It's been 2 hours. You can end and make this future Ori's problem. You're right. I can end stream. It stopped again, but it's not triggering now. Listen, guys. It's because you guys said that. Like, look at it. Like, maybe something's wrong with the actual solenoid. Maybe there's a problem with the soldering on it. No, there can't be a problem. And then, even if I just plug back the signal thing, this is attached to nothing. This is effectively attached to nothing. Matter under observation, matter under observation, matter under observation, matter under observation. Hold on. Well, let me just, like, plug in a random wire. See, okay, this wire is attached to literally nothing. Literally nothing. Okay? I don't get it. 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 Yeah, okay. Time to work our way backwards. Where is my end stream redeem? The end stream redeem is right here. I'm gonna end stream. This is future Ori's problem. You know what? This is future Ori's problem, guys. So, you know what we are going to do? It's been 2 hours. I think it's about time we end stream. I'm feeling just a little bit frustrated. So what we are going to do is we are going to continue with this on Friday and hope that maybe the demons have been excised from our situation that we are seeing here. But who knows? Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. Hugs and support. I appreciate the hugs and support. I'm going to need a lot of support and a lot of therapy after this experiment. What? You don't sound frustrated at all. So who would you guys like to stream today? Or raid today? Who do you guys want to raid today? Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking? Ori is live / us. You're calm and relaxed. We are calm and relaxed. Oh, we could raid Palm T Tigre. Let's raid Palm T Tigre. We haven't raided her in a while. You know, this our raid message is just spaghetti, no context. It's just spaghetti. That is our raid message, because that's what was on my clipboard. So we're going to read Palm Tigre, Top Tigre, and we are going to have a very good night. It is just spaghetti is the raid message. Thank you guys so much for being around. I do appreciate it. Sorry if we did run into some struggles tonight. That is inherent whenever you're making devices. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the flippity flip though. So make sure to have a very good afternoon, evening, and night, of course. All right. See ya.